All right. It is now time to do some yoga. Oh, I am swollen. Okay. Welcome. What the heck? Am I a freaking teenager? Welcome. No. Welcome. Let's find ourselves a comfortable seat, wherever that would be. Bringing the eyes down to the floor. Begin to close those eyes whenever you're ready. I want you to bring your awareness to your physical body. Taking a quick scan of that body, maybe even integrating some movement. Maybe just swaying side to side, shoulders forward, back, neck side to side. Just noticing that body, maybe wiggling the toes. Noticing any sensations in the body and sending them love. Take a moment to reflect on any thought patterns or emotional patterns you might have had over the last few days. Again, not seeing them as good or bad, just seeing them as is. Like the ebb and flow of those waves. The thoughts and the emotions come in for a season. Remember, those thoughts and emotions flow out, bringing you to new thoughts and emotions. Bring your awareness now to your breath, that natural flow in and out of the nose. Start to notice the way the chest rises and falls. And then bring that awareness to the belly. Inhale, let that belly expand. Exhale, draw the belly button back and in towards your spine. Taking a few more cycles of breath just like that. And then we're going to bring our awareness to any sound. Noticing the sound of my voice. And then start to notice any sounds around your space, outside of your space. If anything becomes a distraction to you, remember you can name it, you can acknowledge it, and you can send it away, bringing your focus back to that breath, in and out of the nose. We're going to set an intention for today's class. Usually it's the first word that comes to mind. Maybe today we're cultivating the word peace. Maybe your word is alignment. Maybe your word is simply contentment. Whatever word you choose today, use that word as you get distracted by sights and sounds, thoughts, emotions, anything else going on in your mind, body, around you. Return back to the word, return back to the breath, and return back to the present moment. Let's bring ourselves now into the present moment. Release those hands to the knees with the palms facing up. We're going to take everything that led us up to this very moment and everything that needs to happen after our class. And place it in the palm of your hands. Bring those fingertips up, holding on to a nice tight fist. Everything you have placed there. We're going to flow through 3 cycles of breath. On the third one, we're going to open those hands and let it all go, following along. Inhale through the nose and let it go through the lips. Again, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now open those hands and let it go. Notice those hands and that body feeling lighter. Notice your heart and your mind feeling lighter as well. Start to bring your awareness back to this space. Start by just blinking softly, open the eyes at first. When you're ready to add movement back into the body, you can release those legs out and give them a little shake. Coming back into our easy pose, we're going to move through one of the 8 moves of the spine together. So inhale, draw those arms overhead. Taking our time today, reach it up. As you exhale, release the shoulders. Hold. Then release those arms along with the shoulders. Let those shoulders fall down. Inhale, coming forward, squeeze those shoulder blades together, press that chest forward. As you exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, take your time here. Inhale, draw it up to a tall spine. We're going to take that right hand over to the side, reach, take a breath or two, then release that right hand. Take that left hand over now to the other side. Again, take a breath or two right here. And then come back. We're going to take that right hand now to the left shoulder, twist as we exhale, hold. Come back to center, and then exhale, moving the opposite direction. Hold. Coming back to center. Let's release those legs out again, giving them a little shake. We're going to bend those knees, ground ourselves down to the earth through those sit bones. Give ourselves a great big hug. Taking a breath or two right here. When you're ready, release the hands to the toes. Straighten out those legs. Draw that chin into the chest. Start to get some movement through that neck. Looking up to the sky. And drawing the chin to the chest. One more time together. Come back to center. Release the hands. Come up to a tall spine. We're going to take that left leg up and give it a hug. Just thank that leg for being so awesome, allowing us to walk around wherever we want to go. And then find that tall spine. Reach that right hand out. Move through the fingers, the hands, the wrist. Wrap that right arm around that left leg, releasing the left hand behind, looking off to the left. Paying attention to the rise and fall of the belly here. On your next inhale, come back to center. Reach that left hand out, wrap it around that left leg, and take a counter twist. If you want to take it a little deeper, you can take that elbow into that inner knee, press equal opposite forces, and look off to the right. Come back to center and release that left leg. Give those legs a little shake. Draw that right leg up. Give it a hug as well. Thank it for being amazing, allowing you to walk around, go shopping, carry all those shopping bags in the house. Find that tall spine. Reach that left arm out. Move through the fingers. Open and shut the hands. Roll through the wrist and then wrap it around that right leg. Taking a twist off to the right. Paying attention still to the rise and fall of the belly here. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then come back to center. Release that right hand out. Wrap it around that right leg. Take your counter twist to the left. Again, maybe you want to take it a little further. Take that elbow in, press equal opposite forces. Twist off to the left, connecting the breath. When you're ready, come back to center. Release that left leg and give those legs a little shake. We're going to bring our hands to each side of our body, pressing them into the earth as if we were trying to lift ourselves off of the earth. Crown of the head's nice and tall. Pull those toes up towards the face. Let's take 2 cycles of breath in our staff posture together. In through the nose and out through the nose. One more. Go ahead and release. Let that body melt back into itself. And then find your tall spine again. We're going to inhale, drawing the arms overhead. And we're going to make little scoops with our hands, like we were a little ballerina. As we exhale, we're going to draw the hands down. Release them to the ground. Lift that body up nice and tall. Now I want you to close the eyes. As you inhale, draw the arms up. With the eyes closed, make your little scoops with your hands. Imagine those hands going beyond those feet. They may or they may not. Every day is different. Releasing those hands, coming back through, doing a few more of those at our own pace. Matching that movement to the breath. Exhale as we forward fold. Inhale as we come up tall. One more. Release those hands down. Come back up to a tall spine. Press those hands back into the earth, finding that staff posture again. Crown of the head's up nice and tall, connecting the breath. Release, melting into the body again. Going to head into tabletop. So hands and knees. Bringing the shoulders over top of the wrist, hips over top of the knees. Let's tap those feet out, giving them some love. On the next breath, draw the belly towards the earth, tailbone rocks up to the sky. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the back. Tuck the tailbone, spine goes to the ceiling. Pull those shoulder blades apart, gently drawing the chin into the chest. Begin to flow through cat-cow at your own pace. Matching your movement to breath. Also allowing yourself to linger in one that serves the body a little more than the next today. When you're ready, we're going to come back into tabletop. Walk those knees wide on your mat. Bring your toes together and sink back into a child's pose. Bring that forehead down towards the earth. Rock that head side to side. On the next breath, draw your eyes out to your fingertips. Bring the elbows in. Pull the shoulder blades together. Take a breath or two right here. On your exhale, drop the chest towards the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, round that back up. Exhale, release down. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Walk those fingers back to the top of the mat, bringing the forehead to the earth. If the forehead doesn't quite go to the earth, you can stack the hands. You can even make fists to make a totem pole for that forehead. From here, we're going to drop one armpit down towards the mat and peek our eyes underneath the other armpit. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release, peeking under the other side. Begin to flow back and forth at your own pace, matching your movement to breath. And come back to center. Release down to the earth. When you're ready, press your way back into your tabletop. We're going to walk our hands forward. Tuck our toes under and press into our plank. On the next breath, we're going to push back into our downward facing dog. This is our alignment posture that we're looking on working the alignment through. So the best part about downward facing dog is it's very accessible. The body can start here and we can grow on our downward dog. So start to walk those knees, walking the dog. And then I want you to bend the knees, press the chest into the thighs. The tailbone's going to draw itself up and towards the sky. We're going to use the heel of the hand to push away from the mat. So as we're in downward dog, we're going to let that head hang loose. We're going to bend those knees. Tailbone's going to shoot up to the sky. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Hold. On the next breath, press your way back in to your plank. Drop to the knees. Reach behind. Find the feet into your child's pose. Let those shoulders hang heavy, giving them a little break. And then come back into that tabletop. Walking the hands forward, about a hand length. We're going to tuck those toes under, going directly into our down dog. This time, we're going to lead with the tailbone. I want you to feel the difference. So that tailbone right here is going way up to the sky. Tuck those toes under, press through the feet, press through the heel of the hand. Get that tailbone way up in the sky. Beautiful. Walk your dog from here, loosening out through that lower back, the back of the thighs. And I want you to pay attention to the heel of the hands. Really push that away and open the shoulders. Connect the breath. From here, we're going to return back into our plank. Drop the knees. Release into that child's pose, bringing the hands behind. If you feel like you're building up a little heat, you can inhale and let it go through the lips. One more. Nice cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. Returning back into that tabletop. We're going to walk those hands forward one more time. Tuck those toes under. Lead with that tailbone up to the sky, pressing away from the mat. Walk the dog. On the next breath, I want you to walk your feet wide on your mat. Press your hands away again and draw one knee over to the other side, another knee to the other side. Just take a moment moving side to side, noticing how that feels in your body. And walking those feet back into hip width apart. Press the hands into the mat, tailbone shoots up to the sky. Let's challenge 3 cycles of breath here. In through the nose and out through the nose. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Keep that tailbone up. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Dropping back into our child's pose. Reach behind. And I want you to rock side to side in your child's pose. Maybe taking a few more of those cleansing cycles of breath. Inhale. Let it go. Beautiful. On the next breath, we're going to bring ourselves to our legs, slowly reversing ourselves into lying down. Reaching those arms overhead. Point the toes, energetically stretch that body in complete opposite directions. Draw the arms back by your side. Bring the knees in for a nice hug, rocking side to side. We're going to drop the feet to the earth, hands by our side. Squeeze those glutes, bringing ourselves up to a bridge. On the next breath, I want you to lower your bridge just to where you're hovering above the mat. And then press back up. We're going to do 2 more of those, releasing down. And then come back up. 1 more. Release it down, hover, and bring it back up. Hold. You can stay in this bridge, or you can extend your bridge by interlacing the fingers, rolling one shoulder under and then the next, lifting those hips up higher. Connect the breath. When you're ready, release the hands, undo the bind, come down vertebrae by vertebrae, back to the earth. Give those knees a nice little hug again, letting that lower back go. Release the feet back to the earth. We're going to take our right leg and cross it over top of our left. Release the hands out to the side, however that looks in your body. And we're just going to take those legs off to the left. Maybe turning the head to the right. Complete twist of that spine, top to bottom. Come back to center with the head. Release the legs back to center. Undo your bind. Pick those hips up, flatten them back onto the earth. Take the left leg over top of the right now. When you're ready, release them over to the right side. Maybe turning the head to the left. Connect the breath. When you're ready, draw that head back to center, the knees back to center. Undo that bind. Release the hands by your side. Pick up those hips and lay them back down. We're going to bring our legs up into the air. Begin to move through the ankles, the toes, the feet. You can let those legs open up wide. Maybe cross behind or in front. If a shoulder stand is in your practice, maybe you take it there now. Then maybe you bicycle through the feet, forward, backwards. And then release those feet up in the air. Take a moment of stillness right here. If you're in your shoulder stand, you can go back into your plow. Take a few cycles of breath and release them down. Bringing the arms next to the body. Taking a quick search to see if there's any more movement the body may need before settling into our last posture, Shavasana. Maybe you're comfortable with the arms and legs close together. Maybe you want to sprawl out like a starfish. Connecting the breath and closing the eyes. In your mind's eye, I want you to picture a magic carpet. I want you to start to notice the colors and patterns of that magic carpet. Maybe if there's tassels on each corner of the carpet. And then I want you to have a seat on your carpet. Instantly, you begin to fly through the air. And the magic carpet takes you to a beautiful place that you want to go in your imagination. This might even look like another realm. Take a moment and look around. I want you to begin to notice the temperature on your skin of where you are in your mind's eye right now. Maybe noticing any smells around this space. Just take a moment to explore. Now, wherever you are, your body begins to melt in relaxation. Your heart is full of happiness. You can feel the relaxation spreading now from the toes through the arch of the foot, moving through the hips, relaxing the knees, softening through the hips, and softening that tummy. The shoulders and arms just melt down wherever you are. You might take a squeeze of the face like you're squinting just to feel the relaxation of the scalp and the face as you let it go. Release the jaw and finally drop the tongue from the roof of your mouth. You have nothing left to do, only to be. Shavasana. Slowly and carefully start to bring your awareness back to this space. When you're ready to add movement into the body, start with smaller movements through fingers and toes. Maybe reaching the arms over the head, re-energizing through the body. And then rolling on to one side, maybe using your arm as a nice soft pillow. Taking a moment right here just to give yourself gratitude. Gratitude for showing up for yourself on your mat today. Gratitude for this dedication and hard work. Remembering self-care is never selfish. because we cannot pour from an empty vessel. When you're ready, start to make your way back up to a seated position. Maybe keeping the eyes closed and trusting the body knows the way. Let's inhale, drawing the arms overhead, giving the palms time to touch, and slowly making way to the space between the eyebrows. That we leave today with only happy thoughts. Coming down to the lips, that we only speak life to everyone we encounter today, including ourselves. Coming down to that heart center, know that the light within me sees and honors the light within you. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you.